The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish. Fearless.
It's about time we headed over to the Curatorium of Secrets. We have something super important to discuss. You remember, right?
Ad Ast... Ad Astra... Fearless. Fearless.
Looks like the gang's all here!
Yep, all ready. How about you?
Paimon's ready!
Great, let's get rolling then. Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps.
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nashat.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of...
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm. We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about...
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a...
I'll leave the map here with you, if you do decide to head to the research center. And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the experimental...
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Nodcry?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes,
Whatever his motives,
We know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him on...
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into 2 groups.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating... But at least take Cool Your Jet's ducky with you. It should be some help there.
And as for Miss Anefa,
Detecting operational logic. Protect Dino.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can handle any
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back.
We will.
things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, alright. Paimon will help out here instead. Sounds like...
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap...
Then you'd better get going.
Very... All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Fearless.
That's quite a welcome party.
You poor lost lamb.
No more lies! It all adds up.
Be silent. Go!
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't! Ah!
No more lies!
Observe.
Water jet!
No more lies!
Poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out! Ugh, there's no way through. Let's go around.
What the? Trespassers? Here? What's wrong with you people?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might be here. I see.
You looking to settle a score with the doctor? Good luck with that.
Perhaps. But you might have.
2 other harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Seems to me that you're not too thrilled about. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby? If you'd prefer their company to our.
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, this is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something.
The moon marrow spheres. He's.
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finish what Her Majesty asked of her. And I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselette. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. Like she had no stake in anything that happened. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything worth living for in the present. The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, she grew wary of him. After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctor's. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said, if he can only get his hand.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge he gained from the Hyperborean.
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again if you had the chance.
No, she's no longer a Harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, my loyalty will. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor. His actions do not align with the goal.
I understand. We'll do. The Knave's unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow. He's likely well on the way.
I fear this could get ugly. Be silent.
You need this plan. Can't hide the truth.
Close your eyes.
Flores, protect us. It all adds up.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your liking.
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through a horde of monsters.
The gall! You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for us?
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown first Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago, demanding, hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides herself. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is, well, since you asked.
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of—
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand my present position.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's a Saritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I—
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues, after all.
Scum.
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages.
Or honor. I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me.
Water jet!
Leave this place.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. It all falls into place.
An exact practice.
Bombs away!
The Lord sleep beckons.
With one heart and faith,
Seek within. Can't hide the truth.
Target acquired. Is this all it takes to tire?
It all adds up.
Be silent.
best you can do.
Arlecchino!
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not me.
I'd say your research is more valuable than my life. Am I wrong?
Stay your hand.
Close your eyes.
Get lost. Is that the best you can do?
The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth.
Water jet!
No more lies.
Your actions betray your fear of me. Get lost.
Be silent.
It all falls into place.
Go!
Overruled.
Observe. Close your eyes.
It all adds up. Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly.
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out!
What the? Forget about me! You should.
Where's the Traveler?
What just happened, Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Dottore during the battle. Something weird is going on.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some special discounts at the moment.
Sorry.
Well, feel free to take a seat for now. Let me know if you change your mind.
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the traveler something to eat, would you, dear?
Wait, why is he talking like that?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something. Anyway,
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is, I won't have to leave again for a good while.
Wait, these two are a couple? I see some kids around.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already? You're silly.
What is she talking?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. And like my mom always says, some people... Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go see...
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. It certainly isn't a family-run business. And that could this be?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No. None of this is...
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We...
I'm still... Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon gate. So this is... the moon's reflection? The I guess I could try opening the gate. No response. If this was the space... No. I'm not unscathed. Even the air here... I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Llama... Everyone... Are these... I can't touch them. It's as if we're separated by some impenetrable power.
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana.
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbalot's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this memory space is not or is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching some... Is this... the wind? No, Traveler!
Haimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave him behind! He's all alone in there! What if something happened? We've barely spent any time apart since we met.
We must find a way to rescue him. We were all involved in the operation where he was captured. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, we also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Tevat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds Olivar's. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Tevat. I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity, not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui.
This is dire. Sounds like
the 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come, but not knowing when.
the doctor is guilty of numerous crimes in Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt, even when he acts against his own people.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connect. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god, For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority. Even we Harbingers consider him the
Poor traveler. Of all the people to get caught by... We have to...
Paimon, I promise you.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down...
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm... I'll find...
Paimon knows, but... He might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but he's still human. He feels pain. Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless...
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone?
Put the stuff over there. And be... Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore. Ugh. Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. Just go ahead and cry. Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make it seem. It's just... She can't.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're over...
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Curses! You're next! Then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who...
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text, and when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to...
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he
What a despicable person.
If I may. As unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his...
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the traveler. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants..."
Agreed. The traveler is Tevat's fourth descender. All Harbingers are aware. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the traveler, he is
Okay, but... Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we must... My guess is, his curse will only trigger if we...
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably...
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be...
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we think
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thelindis.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can...
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are two comrades short on the eve of a decisive battle.
We need to find out the Traveler's location. But
Agreed. Whatever Dottore's planning, We have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as well as—
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nodcry's inhabitants.
Snezhnaya is one option.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler was here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected either way. That's what the Traveler would... Back here, I get that gravitational force that pulled me back when I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night. If only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore. I feel... well, even so, back to emptiness and silence again. The entrance from last time isn't showing. Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked. Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dottore's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else. So, what do we do next? Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr. Varga are...
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever find me again. It was only when he called my name that I decided to follow them. But did he turn around because is it really possible that from in here, if I keep following them, it's that gravity again? Every time I influence reality within that space, this force it's as if it's trying. I'm getting weaker. I'll just have to try and come on, Columbina.
Suddenly, I've been plunged into... It feels strange. As if something has grabbed hold of me.
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood.
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures...
3 moon marrows? Does that mean...
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore,
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true... Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior?
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all...
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as...
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all people laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final...
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give but you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals. People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. He has the authority of all 3 moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Colombina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tevat. I, on the other hand, You may view. So what is it that the Three Moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary. Allow me to show you the world, Descender. Stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the four great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
Windblade!
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Triloon. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundary. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with this perspective. I have never been afraid. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of, but all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something new, something unique. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life you dream of? After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble things. I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribulations in pursuit of their goal. I'm sure many people have told you that you're different.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina—
Take that back! She's gone because of your act—
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your sister walked, and seek answers from her at the end of that journey, don't you?
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about her.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your sister right now, bring her before you, and make her give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to—
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering but it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far? Is this really what— Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart, and what you want is not friends. It is family. But do they know this? I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths. Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see her. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how— Wherever you are right now.
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Notcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a... Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too...
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable...
Well, good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer, I'll be charging a fee.
Boss, wait!
Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add, Yehoda?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that big battle? I think that's worth at least 2 or 3 days' work for the Frostmoon Scions.
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you...
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive. And we...
But boss...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
That's quite enough. Just focus on your work first.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Inefa and I are gonna help Nasha Town's residents carry their stuff.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people to Natlan. Understood. I will execute this to the best of my abilities.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civilian...
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumer. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think you fly faster than any of us can run. As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! Mission accept.
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of...
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left...
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about him...
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese.
Okay.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nodcry. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure, but who knows how it'll play out. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather intel on them, Miss Nefer.
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again! Nicole? Whoa, that was loud! And it came out of nowhere.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept my apology. Anyway, time is short. I'll cut to the... We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexenzirkel member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a matter of urgency. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected.
Huh? Is this a dodo communication device?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown device. Conclusion. Cute. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like.
This is no ordinary dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... sorry. I almost went off on another. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No more worry.
What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it relies on your personal abilities to function, Miss Nicole?
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings.
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for quite... If you saw me, why didn't you say something? I was curious to see how long you could sit still for.
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master?
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well-versed in social graces as yourself...
Please, Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's... I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complacency like you do with everyone else.
You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell...
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big, happy ball of hot air that floats away into the sky.
In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings when they come back down to Earth.
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Nodcry for civilians to evacuate.
I only hope we have enough
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help. And we can recall anyone out on patrol to...
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget, once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either
Flint's?
If you've got something to say, Master Ilua, why not guess what I'm thinking right now?
You mentioned that you have something... How...
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a Lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. However bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. But from the sounds of it, you don't intend to come. I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business. But whatever it is you're intending...
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry. As such, I cannot leave. I have to act, if for no other reason than to fight this curse.
What? No. What?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own goals.
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. You're... And what? I told you, I'm
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger? I'm devastated.
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime. We'll catch ourselves if...
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh, my.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound.
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises. When you say people, do you mean other people? Or do you just mean you?
Fine. I'll be frank.
Heavens.
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over.
A sound plan. Albeit a little ominous sounding.
Just promise me you'll come.
For you, Master Ilua. How could I refuse? Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues. Tell them, thank you all for your assistance.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. This should do it. The last 2 times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here either. Flints?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk. As for you, why would... It appears we think along similar lines.
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler, I wanted also... We'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Ettore, even if we're only looking to rescue the Traveler. You don't think Columbina perished either.
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived, just as you are.
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to send...
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines. I checked most of Nasha Town, but didn't
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find some leads. The only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship, but process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really? What's your other reason?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been caused by a Kuvak, although... It looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as influencing reality. Anyway, is this the flagship? I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never actually been here, if nothing else. He mentioned where his room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. He and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope he's okay. I want... Best not to dwell on that. Please, Traveler. I really...
Huh. Just a...
Nothing else here strikes me as no...
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights once?
Before Rerir showed himself. Yes. It's all...
Did you notice anything unusual during...
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the graveyard. The Traveler and Paimon were most congenial neighbors.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering.
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall using Kuvaki. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need to... There's a noise outside the door. Please, you have to...
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss Lauma lives and where I live.
Let's try and make some time to look into those then. Wait.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, Paimon might have overeaten slightly. What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than usual.
The Traveler and Paimon. But... why are they talking about it?
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rerir. So this is your chance to make it up to her, alright?
Wait. So this is the... how did I end up here? Wait. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection, and everything I've done to affect reality really did happen in the past. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection, time flows backwards? Starting from...
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be even livelier, although... it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon... No, I can't. Even if I make contact, and in any case, I'll likely get pulled away again if I... Instead, I have to find a way to get them to know... Wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd never
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon, if we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll find a way one day.
Huh. Guess someone's got
gotta be the optimist. The present. The future. That's right. There's...
What's your plan?
Flynn's, when you were staying next door, did you ever open...
No. The rooms here are dark and damp, and there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight can't even get in. I didn't think it...
The moonlight?
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the owner...
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone... I need to write down as much information as I can.
Huh? What's up with you? You can't even hold your cup steady.
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then.
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the other wherever you are right now. I'm sure this is all I can leave. How I wish I could, but I hope to see you again, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using but her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Ray Hero Solnari. We just never discovered them. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions like that?
Only when I'm in a good mood and at leisure.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm of fact. As a business person, and especially an intel broker,
an admirable philosophy.
It's a means of Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. Also, I must say these books are rather profound.
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these junk machines. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3, just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Tevat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since they're not alive. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess is still alive? Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you detected may be Dotori's artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon marrow. Ugh! I'm so mad right now!
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax. Perhaps try going for a walk. Or simply take a few deep breaths.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time, and I need progress.
It's Mr. Flynn's.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First of 4 orthants of the Narcissenkreuz.
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask?
What do you want?
Are you still at the curatorium?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry.
Even though we have crucial
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo communication?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person.
All right, then.
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations, but we've decided to fill you in on the—
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon?
Miss Sandrone, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. We're facing a huge crisis. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect, and she'll never find a way out.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment this planet came into being? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. So how can we help her? Also, if she's alive, Rerir and Thalindus might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit at all.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now. I've taken notes on everything you said.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dotori's energy fields. But who knows when it might come in handy. Better to have it all written down than try to remember everything when I need it. All right, I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo has made a lot of suggestions that will require my undivided attention.
Sure, I'll stay here. I have things to work on. Paimon. Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing we've moved her and the Traveler's luggage in here. Speaking of the Traveler...
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Traveler's, go ahead and help. Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon misses you a lot.
Well, since you offered, this is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. All it's well organized. I wonder which of them is responsible. What do we have? The camera captured a special moment that can only occur between people who are close. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. I wonder why this picture was placed outside. This must belong to the Traveler. Hang in there.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. This one is... I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. I never imagined that Remorian ideas would be so similar to the diagram I have named, the World Formula. Human civilization should gradually shed possibilities. The sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we variables. Descenders? Dottore likely captured the Traveler because of his descender status. But the Three Moons' authority comes... Where does this variable factor in? The world formula calculates the fate of an entire world. Polonia, search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki Sermon Dictation. Explications on the chemical marriage. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. Deconstructing and reversing its effects could generate potential. So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. Ugh, this is so long. This guy sure loves showing off his knowledge. Polonia, search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on the simple and basic logical structure of a tree model. Lilia Crucis. When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that there's no going back. Alas, in all other things, he is but ordinary." Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. But great Detective Herlock, the alchemist and the clockwork saint? Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Whatever. I guess it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Renee would say not memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, this sounds more like the way Alain Guillotin saw it. The world was comprised of machines. The universe needed machines, and thus his technologies were created. That's why I was born. Renee, his full name was René de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. Sounds like he and the town that place was also the source. The cutting of souls and the chemical marriage model? Alain would have scoffed at that. He never would have let those theories or parameters anywhere near his mathematical formulas. What was Alain's view on Renee? I know he mentioned the name, albeit very rarely. Oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are here too. They mentioned Renee once. Renee seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind, I should think. Either way, his words are not to be believed. Yep, that sounds like Alain. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these materials. Makes a change. Good for them. Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. I never... He may have kept them, but he never even attempted to use them. Didn't believe, come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. As for Elan, it's been too long. I forget what what would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not headstrong enough. The world can be changed. He created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. He died having never seen the outcome. And there I was, left behind in the ashes of his dreams. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did you read it, but deem the very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach? Well, don't worry, because there's a whole new category of lunatic in town. Next to Dottore, every other madman looks sane. You once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd sooner die than witness. Even the tiniest variable can make big waves in the present. Now then, allow me to put these incompatible fragments together in your stead. First, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Then, the construction criteria. Variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. Traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. Then extract the essential nodes from the records to determine which variable, the primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. The power of light. Yes, light. Records. This is horrendously complicated. After all that, I'm still missing a few variables. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the frenzied scrawlings of... Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. What would Arlecchino and Columbina think if they saw this incomprehensible hen scratch? So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. Such a bizarre No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. The world needs a solution. But I don't need the world's validation. It's the world begging me for answers, not the other. Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Let's see. They must be from that person who brought those documents. Something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the Fortress of Meropede's fun-filled meal collection system. Fortune cookies. Have a lucky start to your day. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. Be early to bed and early to rise. Get plenty of sun and drink plenty of water. Then things will surely go well. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save a world on...
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their lives at the hand of the monsters released by—
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks, and—
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodcry? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from Her Majesty?
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugee—
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them shortly.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally.
She stayed behind to work since I was making the—
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think— Still, I wonder what— Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Lay to bear. You're mine. You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop it right now. I appreciate the praise, but I'm not fighting you today.
I knew it. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment.
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to concentrate the Trilunar Authority.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows. What's his next DIY project? He's gonna—
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane by comparison. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common—
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those 2 really took me for a ride back. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor.
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion.
No. I'll stop.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments, and not that radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an— Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a—
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's decree is so extreme. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat—
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing? I'm assuming they're with you?
Partner? I'm afraid I have bad news. He was captured after our failed assault in Dottore's lab.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with him?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does. He must have some other goal in mind.
This won't do. I have to rescue him.
You can't. We have no idea where the—
What am I supposed to do then?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can—
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. Beware. and uncontrollable pollution. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui, however, if Nodcry falls, considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure.
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract and repel principles that govern Kuvaki.
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, thanks to research by Master in the Hexen Circle, we know that Tevat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm. Which, since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains...
That's true. It's not abyssal energy, it's something...
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academy? That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen. Not to mention the operating principles. Surely the most ingenious feature of... The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided. Despite the fact that, as a moon goddess... Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. Hence, I suspect that the device works by restoring elemental energy to its original state. This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism. Perhaps. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It is at once a masterwork of engineering and a groundbreaking application of the Academia's latest elemental theory. I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation... Could this mean that elemental energy can dilute the power of...
Should we give it...
We should.
Ha! It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that elemental... Now you try.
Alright.
Switch to abyssal energy and attack. No surprises there. Abyssal power drain. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy.
But the energy field is huge. How much elemental energy will it take?
We don't have to neutralize it completely. That's all for theory. Would you...
So you knew I was here?
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sumeru. You can end a person's whole career by
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched.
With what?
A little test. Try using Animo to unleash a concentrated assault with circular blades.
Nice! This time it tore...
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin, you stay here and watch the entrance.
Sounds sensible to me.
Don't worry, I got this. You two be careful in there. Just give me the signal if you need help and I'll die.
What do you mean, signal?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together, they emit a blinding burst of light. If it comes...
Glad I asked. Thanks for the head.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore's style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume. Also, there's an animal squatting next to each.
It's watching us. That's...
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight. Just...
Well, I think we can safely rule out the possibility that there
is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration for...
Just being cautious. I don't doubt...
Behold! Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Quit following me.
Please. Help us.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone, I still have some of my senses.
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other circumstance, those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have left. But instead, their instincts are driving them to remain by their dead bodies.
We should go. No sense in sticking around here longer than we need to.
Agreed.
Squall and Fury!